So here we have a problem involving with circle and area. So this is another test your knowledge problem. So let me write test your knowledge. So what that means is I will give the problem in 3 different pieces so that you can solve it yourself. So I'm going to state the problem first, then give you some hints, and then give the solution. So if you want to solve it yourself, please try to listen to the problem and then try to solve. If you can't, then come back for hints. So the idea behind is that so that you try solving few problems yourself to gain confidence and hone up your skills and sort of test your knowledge on geometry and circles. So here is the problem. So we have a circle here, as you can see, and let me take a different color. So here is our circle. So an ABC is a diameter. So ABC is a diameter. So it passes through the center of the circle. And it has been cut by this curve into 2:3. So if AB times BC equals to 2:3, and AB is a diameter. So you have to find out the ratio of upper shaded part, which is this, versus this black shaded part. So the white shaded part versus the black shaded part. So that is the problem. So please stop the video if you want to solve it yourself. Otherwise, continue to listen to the hints. So here is the first hint. See, this is a semicircle. So probably I have forgotten to say that during problem definition, but it is given here. We have been cut by 2 semicircles at point B. This is just half of a circle. This is another half of a circle. So now try to find out, express these 2 areas in terms of the big semicircle and a combination of the lower and the lower, this circle and this circle. So both are semicircles. So express the white shaded part as a combination of this circle, this semicircle, and this semicircle and this semicircle. So hint number 2. So I'm going to express the top shaded part. So I'm taking AB and BC is, what we are given, AB and BC is 6. So I'm sorry, 2:3. So let's assume AC is equal to 10. Then remember, we are only interested in ratios. So no matter what is the diameter we keep, the absolute terms, 100 or 10 doesn't matter, as long as we have the ratios correct. So if AC is 10, then AB is 10 times 2/5, just equal to 4. This is just simple ratio calculation. And BC is equal to 6. So that means the radius here is 2, and radius of bigger semicircle is 3. So then the area of the white shaded part is the big semicircle, which is pi. Now what is the radius? If AB, which is a diameter, is 10, then radius is 5, correct? So let's draw so probably center would be somewhere in here, because this is 2:3. So this is 5. So pi 5 square minus, so let me draw it in a different. This is the. Okay, let me draw this one at a different color. So the smaller semicircle. What is the ratio of smaller semicircle? It is 2. So minus pi times 2 square plus, so you subtract this and add this, which is pi times 3 square. So this will give you the upper white shaded part. So upper white shaded part is the big semicircle minus the lower part, minus the smaller semicircle plus the bigger semicircle. So I think we have to just take 2 because pi 5 square is the entire circle minus pi 2 square is the smaller circle. So this is the smaller circle and this is the bigger circle. So pi 3 square by 2. So we are taking half of the circle for each of these 3 circles. This is the part of the upper shaded part. So try to find out the lower shaded part and then you should be able to find the ratio. If you can still, so continue to see the solutions. So here is the solution. So we have found out from the hints that upper part equals to half, if you take half common from both the sides, then pi 5 square is 25 pi minus pi 4 pi plus 9 pi. That is equal to half of 25 plus minus 4 plus 9 equal to 30. And that is equal to 15 pi. The lower part is just the same way, only we subtract and reverse the opposite. So that means again we take the lowest semicircle, which is again pi 5 square by 2. Then this time we subtract the bigger semicircle, right? Because we don't, for the lower part, we don't have this big semicircle. That is pi times 3 square by 2 because this is 3. This is bigger semicircle has a radius 3. Plus, but we have to add the lower part, so which is pi times 2 square by 2. So this will lead to again pi by 2 plus 5 square, which is 25, minus 9 plus 4, which is equal to 20 pi by 2, which is equal to 10 pi. So we have 15 pi and 10 pi. So upper by lower ratio is 15 pi divided by 10 pi equal to 5 by, I'm sorry, 3 by 2. So ratio of big upper and lower is 3:2. So the trick of the problem, or trick of the key to the solving this problem is, whenever you are given an area which is a little odd shape, which you don't have a direct formula, you try to express that odd shape area as a combination of other areas which you are familiar with. So for example, this is an odd area, but we were familiar with the semicircular area. So we are able to express this odd shaped white area as a combination of 3 semicircles for which you knew the radius.